Yo, it's good. It's Big Lou, the biggest, and I'm back with a new video. Today I'm breaking down this, like, I wouldn't call it a sample, I'd call it more like a composition type thing, I don't know. But it's like super experimental, I don't know if it's even going to get placed, but you might learn something, you might not. Anyways, here's the final sample. Yeah, just super crazy, super like, so much going on, yet not a lot going on. There's only like 3 main sounds and then like some drums and textures and stuff. But yeah, so here's the first sound. What I do with all my experimental stuff is I like to go into like whatever plugin I go and like randomize what I'm looking for. So in like Analog Lab, you can go to styles, and I do this especially when I'm going for like experimental stuff. I always click experimental, and then if I want to like dark, I click dark, and you just mess around with all of these until and then you click the shuffle button, and then you just go for every sound. If you find a sound you like, you use it. And so the first sound was this the Rocket preset from Jordan Fox's Synthesis Analog Lab, and this is just what it sounds like by itself. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is what the chords play. All sounds you're gonna hear are playing this one chord, and I think if you're trying to go experimental, you want to kind of keep something. You want to keep it simple, but yet experiment with like the sounds, the textures, the effects you add. Because if you're going like crazy chords, then crazy like textures, then crazy like sounds, I think it'll be a bit too much. But if you keep something like one thing repetitive that kind of sticks in people's head or something, like keep one thing simple and then like experiment with like all the effects and stuff. But this was like the chord, and once again it came from Ripchord, the Horrors. I mean, E minor, I'm pretty sure it's just a bit like an E minor chord just extended and stuff. And for this, I think the only effect I added was this portal, the rhythm crickets, and as you could see, there was like an automation coming in, like swelling in and then stopping, and then it's coming in and stopping. And so that was pretty much the only effect for that one. Then the second sound is this. I'll play it just by itself. Yeah, super dirty, super like grimy and stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's this preset. The Ultra Melt from Dennis De Silva. And for that, I think all I added was once again a portal with like experimental stuff and like crazy things. Like if you want to add hella texture and like make sounds sound super weird, go portal, or like the other one called thermal. Just like it makes the sounds go like super crazy and super like wild and stuff. And so I'm pretty sure it's just a brain gone effect or bank or whatever. And that was all for that sound. Then the last the last main sound is this. I'll just play it. and I like that sound because it kind of like gives it like a kind of like counter melody type stuff. And for that sound, once again, all Analog Lab, pretty much the only like VST I use, and the Pulsey loop from Ed 10 AIC, and it's like an ARP, but it sounded cool. And for the effects was this effect rack, from Minter Foundry, the old Angry Transmitter, and then I added a fruity balance because if it would continue playing like long after the keys got released, so I just added like a automation clip, so when I want it to be done I just cut out the volume completely, and so that was that. And so now into like the crazy drums, I'll just play the drums like by themselves. Yeah, super grimy. So I'm pretty sure both these drums come from, whose bank is it? S1's sounds and loops I made for users. Super like, if you want like grimy drums and stuff, just like super crazy sounds, get this kit. And yeah, I was just finding a bunch of like drum loops from the loops, and then just found these two. For the main one, for like the grimy kick part, there's no EQ, but on for like the accent, like what sounds like breathing, I just added like an EQ to cut out the lows, and that was pretty much it for that. And that was pretty much it for all the sounds. And once again, as you know, I always bounce my stuff out and pitch it down like 1 or 2, pitch it up. And once again, you know, the master chain J37, 811 15 IPS, a side chain just to like sidechain because I like shit when it ducks, and then a mid-side matrix, just the sides down to make it sound more mono and stuff. So that's pretty much it for like the composition, you could say. Super grimy, super raw, super like dark. Who knows if this will get placed? If it does, cool. If it doesn't, whatever. Like, life goes on. And yeah, let me know if you learn anything. Let me know what type of videos you want to see and all that. Follow me on Instagram at Louis Oblin. And yeah, peace.